Welcome, good morning everybody to our live stream here on lichess and Twitch. I'm International Master Sladgie, otherwise known as William Pascal. We come from the United States, live in Budapest, Hungary. Streaming here 6 days a week usually. Good morning, we have a challenge from Troll on the Roll. I hope the Troll's on his best behavior today. Alright, guys and girls, I am taking Blitz challenges, Weird Openings Wednesday. The theme is to play unusual stuff, mixing it up with lines that I don't play, fun openings, gambits, romantic variations, what have you. We'll wing it and find something interesting to play in most of these games. Challenges must be 5+3. Snuggles the Snail, what's up? Snuggles is an avid follower of the stream. What is up, Snuggles? I hope you're snuggling. Alright. Welcome, everybody. Astrobate, not here, but we do have a challenge from Troll, so let's get started. If you want a challenge, you must be an established account, let's say. 100 games, rated on lichess. Getting started here, Troll on the Roll. Troller roller. Waiting for the first move from Troll at 11:01. It is chess knight 60, so you do get extra time. Troll wasn't just lagging there. He's thinking about his first move. Actually, I think the clock should start after White makes his first move. It's kind of weird for me. Because it's casual, I guess it's not. This is, wow, this is the closest thing to, pretty much the closest setup I've seen to normal chess. I never got a normal chess setup, but it is possible. This is going to be good because we have a transposition to the King's Indian. The knight might as well have been on g8, and now the bishop's on the correct square. So only the knight and king are reversed. I'm going to get a normal chess opening to troll the troll. Grunfeld with king on g8 instead of e8. His knight is on e1, of course, as well, so this is going to make a slight difference. The good thing is there's no queen check. Of course, no counterplay for me. No counterplay for me on that diagonal as well. It works both ways. Maybe I don't have to castle. Maybe he doesn't have to castle. 2 come 8. Thanks for watching. So everybody, just make sure your challenges are 5+3 casual. And I'm going to take subscriber challenges first. Troll is a subscriber to the stream, I believe. I don't know if he's blocked. Maybe I have him blocked or something. It's possible. He's off of banned mode. But I like it when he's behaved and he's quiet and playing chess. Alright. Candidates tournament a little bit later. I won't really be around for that. We're going to be leaving. Maybe, you know, people can talk a little bit about what's going on in the candidates tournament. I'm not going to follow it. There are already like 800 streamers following the candidates tournament. No need for that. Oversaturation of the market. But we have our own angle here. Try to promote learning the chess. Bishop g7, come on, Troll. White side of the Grunfeld with kings on g1 and g8. This is unique. The closer it is to normal chess, the bigger advantage I have. The more random, Troll has an advantage, being an advocate of chess 960. He plays almost only chess 960. Beautiful weather here. Finally, we had really bad rain. It was like a hurricane yesterday, pouring water in the leaky roof. But it's looking beautiful today. Beautiful spring day here from Budapest, Hungary. All right, I am thinking about castling, and I need to attack his center. I mean, the Grunfeld, the whole idea is counterattack. What about his pawn push to d5? It's not really possible. I mean, he will lose a pawn. Perhaps I should still consider castling. I'm going to do this to put pressure on his center before it's too late. If he pushes d5, he drops the c3 pawn. It's very likely that both sides will end up castling anyway. The f4 is kind of aggressive. A little greedy, spatially greedy. Yeah, Dr. Tripchance, this is my favorite chess 960 of all time. It's almost normal chess. I wish every game was like this. So now knight to c6 would allow d5. What do we do? What would Peter Spidler do? Knight d7, knight f6. It's a classic and standard sort of setup. Most likely white is going to castle kingside. Knight c6 puts the most pressure on his center, but he just plays d5 and goes past. That's not really going to do anything for me, besides lose a pawn. I can't play b6. Better version of the above. Knight d7, knight f6. I'm not that excited about that. We're going to go with a double fianchetto. One diagonal or the other. One doesn't get you, the other one will. I don't know. Welcome everybody, thanks for joining me. Tukame, Dr. Trip, Snuggles the Snail. Astrobate is sent me a message that his sleep schedule is messed up. I hope Astrobate can get back on track. One of our biggest followers here. So what about CD, bishop e7? I don't really like making that exchange. I mean, this pawn for this pawn helps. It probably helps white more. Do we have enough pressure on the mighty white center? Troll is the master of the center. Now I've got two challenges from those. Actually from Chip Chance and Husky. Husky has played us just once before. Crouton. What is up? Is Anish Giri going to be the next challenger for the World Championship? I have to say, as likable as he might be, I don't like his chances against Magnus Carlsen, but maybe I'm wrong. I really hope that Caruana can pull it out. He put up a very good fight against Carlsen last time. I'd like to see another try. Alright, so e5. This bishop is a goner, but our other one is good. We do need to develop, and knight c6 fails to do the job. So what's up now? Important moment. Important. It is portent that we do the right thing here. He portends. Portend. Knight d7 sucks. Knight c6 sucks. We can't let his center roll out of the troll. So I guess we're going to have to exchange at this point. Rolling out of the troll. Trolling and rolling. Lock down the d5 square, man. Just lock it down. Classic structure. Boom. Backward pawn. White still has some space to compensate for his backwardness. He's like an awkward teenager. How are things in Iran, Dr. Tripchance, with the COVID there? A lot of countries are getting out of control, but I haven't heard too much news about you. Everything on the news is about India now, spiraling out of control. Alright, what are we going to do? We've got to play knight c6. Knight here, knight here. Oh, speaking of veterinary medicine, my guinea pig had surgery yesterday. But he's recovering nicely. Alright, what are we going to do? That's the problem in India. A lot of people having like religious celebrations and gatherings. Also variants. Queen a4 looks like a good move. He's guarding a4 to d4. It's an active move. It enables his rooks to move. I think that White has some stuff here. Just, it has some kind of growth on his back. I guess it's not tragic. They had to cut some kind of deposits off of him. He's a healthy, huge guinea pig. Knight d2. Queen takes g2 check. Knight takes d4. Oh, troll blundered. I'm not fully awake yet. Troll. Troll is a healthy, huge guinea pig. Speaking of healthy, huge guinea pigs, what are we going to do? Not clear what this move does, but it buys time. Oh, you don't want to trade. Gonna regret that. That bishop's best. This is this bishop's best moment in life thus far. Bishop f8, he's feeling like a real bishop now. Double blunder, you dropped your queen and got mated on the same move. Alright. Nice try, troll. So, the Doctor, Crouton, and Disto are challenging me. Since we don't have any more no subscriber challengers, we'll just move on. It's never too late to subscribe. Never too late. Tripchance, Husky, Crouton, and Disto. I guess all of you guys have established games. Over 100 games. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Looks like some tough games. I forgot to play. We have to play weird openings. Chess 960 always confuses me. The theme of Wednesdays is me playing unusual stuff. So I'm going to go outside my normal repertoire and try to play some experimental stuff. The other day I saw your countryman Kamran Shirazi, who was a very famous Blitz player when he lived in the United States. He was playing like d5, e takes d, c6 against like title players and beating them. But that's too much, you know. I'm not going to play d5, pawn takes pawn, c6. We can play d5, but I'm not going to gambit this pawn like Shirazi. That's going too far, you know, like playing really crappy gambits. I don't want to do that. I want it to be at least remotely sound, what we're playing here. So, This variation is like home cooking. I had a game just like this the other day. Dr. Chuchance is really strong. Very tough opponent for me. He also knows his openings seemingly very well. Usually like queen f3 there, so you're just playing bishop e3 directly. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. What's the problem? There is no problem. Anticipating queen f3, he just doesn't do it. So now what do I do? Knight d7, knight d4. I've never had anyone omit queen f3 in this system. It's usually part and parcel. Either they play knight f3 without bishop c4, or they play bishop c4, queen f3. You're the first person I've ever seen who played bishop c4 and then knight f3. I mean, among like decent players. So knight g5, wow, very logical. Knight c3, knight e6, knight d1, knight d8. Black is lost, of course. So I'm lost already. Weird. Almost lost already. Strange. As you notice, I've lost almost every game against him lately. So bishop c8 loses to queen f3, resigns. Should I just resign now? I can just let my structure be utterly destroyed, and that may not seem lost to the average player, but I think that it's lost. Already lost. Bishop f5 seems like a bad idea, like all my other moves, but we'll try it. It's all bad. Just lost for black. I'll check after the game. Maybe there's another way to defend this. I don't understand what I did wrong. I know that it's not a great variation, but it shouldn't lose by force. Apparently it loses by force. Tezek, thanks for joining us. Just losing by force. Well, I mean, I can always just lose a pawn. I guess that's what I have to do. It's not so easy. I can't just lose a pawn, actually. It's worse than that. I was thinking, oh, I can just lose a pawn. Not so simple. How do I defend f7? Oh, you really know your obscure variations well. I'm just going to resign here. Check with the engine. Knight c3. So you beat me in 8 moves now. That's a computer move, knight f3. Normally people play this. So this is the #1 suggestion of Stockfish, just knight f3 directly. I have to play knight c7 now. My problem is playing, I didn't think you would be that accurate after g6. Knight d4 I was thinking about. But that doesn't put pressure on f7. So I can just pull my bishop back, something like bishop c8. But after knight g5, I mean, I don't want to play this. This is a disaster. This is lost. Bobby Fischer theory. What? Dude, I'll bet you any amount of money. The knight f3 has never been played in a Bobby Fischer game. This position has never been played in a Bobby Fischer game. Dude, nobody played bishop e6 with black in Bobby Fischer's era. This isn't even like a known variation. I'm probably one of the only people besides Rui Damaso who's ever played this. It's a completely different position, dude. Knight f3 is the engine's #1 suggestion. My move order is weird. Usually black plays like c6 first, then queen f3, then bishop e6, which is still a sideline that's rarely played. My move order is definitely very unusual. So you see here, like, everyone plays queen f3. Dr. Tripchance's move is a novelty. Now the computer's coming around, and it's actually agreeing that queen f3 is the best move. Yeah, I don't think I should even play with you, Dr. Tripchance. You're too good. I don't have a chance. All right, let's go on to the next game. Husky's up. Maybe I can beat this guy. Let's see. Let's play something different, though. All right. I've got to play... Let's try the... I said I wouldn't play unsound, but this is marginal. In honor of somewhat unsound. Only 8 moves. Not bad, Dr. Tripchance. You're getting better. Okay, so bishop g4 is known. I prefer g6 there, personally. But I don't know. Bishop g4 is good, too. Then the question is, all right, h3, take, knight c6, bishop e3. Not like I know the Blackmar Diemer theory. Seriously. What do you want to do? Well, I mean, there's some sort of d5, isn't there? I mean, I can try to blow him away with d5. But it's not that powerful here, as it would be in some positions, perhaps. All right, we go for it, I guess. We're here to go for it. 8-move loss to start things up. Actually, I beat Troll. It's not true. That was chess 960. So Tezek, Crouton. The only requirement is that you have 100 rated games, and you challenge me to 5+3. Mr. Kalpar is challenged me to 3+2, which is different. Casual 5+3 from established rated players. Thank you, Mubat. Yeah, that's new. Thank you for triggering that notification. So everybody knows 5+3. It's kind of long for a Blitz game, but the reason why I do it is so that we can have time to talk about the games. If this was just me playing for fun, I would play 5-0 or something like that, but it gives me some time to talk about the games while we play, so we can actually maybe learn something while having fun at the same time. a century. Bishop d6. Man. Alright. Queen f3. Yeah, actually, it only took me 15 years. More or less. But I wasn't like a chess loser. I got my college degree in that 15-year period too. So I guess if you did nothing but play chess, you can beat my 15 years to IM pretty easily. C6 is a solid looking move. I'm slightly outside of my comfort zone here. This seems too passive. I'm experimenting with stuff I don't normally play, so please don't be too critical of my results. Except against Dr. Tripp there, I actually have played that a lot. He actually played a move I've never encountered before. Knight f3. But I shouldn't lose in 8 moves. Resigned early, but I thought it was pointless. You know you're going to lose. So knight is challenged on e5. Challenge knight. Alright. Well, now the question is central support. Yeah. Control the center. This is a Blackmar Diemer. Not a great opening, but it's fun, I guess. Are we having fun yet? I'm down a pawn, and black has a very solid Caro-Kann-like structure. Didn't really get much for that pawn. It feels like I wasted time with bishop e3, although that piece was liable to get attacked by knight b6 or something. It may have been a valuable waste of time. A waste of valuable time, rather. I'm not going to castle kingside here. Most likely, that would be where I want to attack him if he castles kingside. Not a lot of, safety. But I do like to delay castling in general. Ite crouton. I don't know. I didn't start. I wasn't a child prodigy. I didn't start till I was like 12, really, into chess. So if you start as a child prodigy, things are going to be different. You're going to improve a little faster. Don't know what that's like. So it looks like Husky's been also avoiding committing to castling one side or the other. It would appear. I guess he's going to castle queenside now. It's not clear. I don't know. Do I have compensation for my sacrificed pawn here? Do I? Maybe. That's how confident I am. Maybe I have compensation for my sacrificed pawn. Don't want to trade pieces, though, particularly. He can try for more, try to win. I'm repeating moves right now. Maybe I can induce him to take some kind of crazy risk. This is a way to win games sometimes. You can repeat moves, encourage the opponent. Offer a draw. Can make people go nuts. There was an article, there have been articles written over the years about the art of offering a draw. If you know your opponent will never take it, it's often a good time to offer a draw. Not as an insult in a lost position or something. I mean, like, in a position where it's like a legitimate thing to do. So bishop f6, no, it doesn't work. I have to just take the draw here. If he's willing to take a draw. He can try to win, but he's worse. After queen d7. The computer will agree that this is an equal position. He's kind of forced to take a draw here. I am down a pawn. So the engine thinks I'm better. Wow. I can play bishop c1. What's the big deal? Like bishop c1, bishop d6. Rook f1. And I'm threatening g5. So let's say rook d7. I don't know. I mean, I'm down a pawn. I don't really play this kind of chess. I don't like being down a pawn for nothing and playing for a win. I don't know. I mean, I was unsure whether I have enough compensation for the pawn. I'm sure with black I wouldn't have been so confident either. But bishop g4. The stockfish is giving it dubious. So you made a mistake here. Knight bd7 is better. Alright. Yeah, not a very impressive performance, but okay, the Blackmar Diemer, not a great thing. I wanted to try it though for something fun. Let's try e4. Multiply talent by hard work. We just take the challenges in order I get them, unless there's a subscriber. Actually, Tazek should go first. Alright. I'm going to cancel this. He's not here. I'm going to take the challenge from Tazek. Tazek. And good to see you, Mr. Zen Chess. I do take the subscriber challenges first. Not many of our subscribers are awake on Wednesday mornings. Let's see who's here. Not really a challenge. Actually, that's not fair. All right. The Alyokhin. Now I can transpose to my 8-move loss with Dr. Trip Chance. With d5. Come on now. How can we play an unusual opening here? I guess this is something weird. e5, knight d5. I don't know what this is called. Or d4. Well, d4 we can transpose to the check pribble. That's weird enough. I was going to play the Brooklyn variation with e4, knight f6, knight e5, knight g8. So I was disappointed you didn't push. That's always fun. Okay, I'm out of book now. I've always played f4 with white. Once I lost to GM Alexander Ivanov in a tournament game, it was like rapid, fast, classical. Game 45 or something. Or game 60, I don't remember. But I had a good game and I lost. I clearly remember that. Dude started hitting his pawn to change the queens. So, yes. King e7 is not recommended here. Man, there was this one computer move I found in a similar position where the engine came up with like King e7. A move no human had ever played. For obvious reasons. King c7 is good, but you have to mind the f7 square. And that may be a problem, actually. If king c7, bishop e6, bishop c4. I am concerned about this weakness here. And I don't love bishop e6, honestly. Golko would play it. King c7. Oh, you've got this move, knight e2. Bishop e6. What makes you say Golko would play it? I don't know Boria that well. He smoked me the one time we played. Knight e2 cowardly. No, I missed it. I probably wouldn't have played bishop e4 if I realized you could do that. No, I don't think it's cowardly. I just was surprised that I missed such an obvious move. One of the games in Lessons from a Grandmaster? I think of Golko for other reasons. He's very good with like bad bishops. Every time he would play like the French or the classical Sicilian, he would do some miraculous shit with his bad bishops. Man, he must be really getting up there. What is Golko now, like late 70s? I only had the fortune to play him once, but he inspired me to start playing the Smyslov King's Indian, which ended up racking up a lot of points for me. So he directly led to me winning a lot of games, even though he beat me. I was like, damn, if it's that easy, I'll play it myself. And then I did, and I just started like killing people. To a certain point. Yeah, that central pawn was important. Alright, next game. You can never resign too early. Wikipoo. Wikipoo's got the old time control. Wikipoo, if you're there. Wikipoo, challenge me to 5+3. 7+3 is too long now. We've modernized. He likes faster time controls anyway. He'll be happy. If you hear me there, Wikipoo 5+3. Wiki Tiki. Wiki Tiki. I stopped doing 7-3. They're too long. We get more games this way. Let's play the Trompowski. Trompowski sucks. I like d5. Best move for black. Best recapture for black. This is what I advocate for black. Abdicate. That move, however, is unusual. He's playing in Chigorin stylus. I like the old c5. So knight to c6, interesting. I mean, how bad can it be, right? Knight c6 probably isn't bad. I mean, why should it be bad? It's just a kind of Chigorin. But I think I should attack the center. I'm a little worried about e5 from him, though. c4, take, knight c3. Time is money, friend. Wow. I get it. Crouton. It's really like literally damn. He's literally turned this into a Chigorin. I don't know how to play the white side of this variation. This isn't even really normal. What do I do? Like queen d2? I guess. It's a weird position. There is Tezek's move knight e2. That's of course logical. Huh. Yeah, maybe queen d2 is a mistake. No, I've got a plan. It's a bad one though. Should I play knight e2? Knight e2. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. I don't feel right about this. I don't know. What am I supposed to play? Knight e2 or queen d2 there? Maybe even a3 was a move. Yeah, I've never considered playing for black knight c6 in that position. But he gives up on c5 and supports the e5 advance instead. Why would queen d2 lose a pawn? I think now I have a good game. Is bishop b5 an idea? We had a nervous little moment there, but it looks like white is still better. Maybe somehow bishop f5 was a mistake. The how big my advantage is here is not clear. Small positional advantage. Maybe not much, actually. I'm not happy about trading off my pawn, frankly. Knight to d5? Weird. That doesn't seem right. Queen d2, ed4, his queen's hanging. Can you just do that? What are you talking about, Dr. Tripp? Bishop e4. Queen e2, his queen's hanging. Other than that, it's great. He can't just lose a piece. Oh, yeah, I see. I have this move. Maybe he has the defense. Where was he supposed to go there? Wonder how bad King C7 was. Knight check? Yeah, that's bad. Yep. I missed another move. Unsurprisingly, I'm missing a lot of moves. Damn it. Such an easy move to see, too. This is not that simple. Castle, anyone? My original plan was like King D2. He has compensation. Has anyone here been to a Bruce Springsteen concert? I'm from New Jersey. Does that count? I was born and raised in New Jersey, but I've never been to a Bruce Springsteen concert. All right. A lot of people my generation probably have, though. I think I once had a Bruce Springsteen cassette tape. When I was a kid, we had this mail order, like, music service. We used to, like, order, like, one tape and get, like, 10 for free or something as a promotion. Somehow I ended up with a Bruce Springsteen tape. Never big fan, really. I was in a place where classic rock was overwhelmingly popular, but it was kind of annoying. F3. Yeah, this is a tough ending. Crouton is solid. Damn it. It's hard to make progress here. Maybe I should have played F4 after all. Why am I playing F3? I understand why I was doing it, actually. But I'm going to change the plan. It was the wrong plan. I was trying to, like, blot out his bishop, but I think this is a better plan here to get control of some dark squares. That is a random question, though, Tizzy. I had to escape from the greater Philadelphia area to broaden my music horizons beyond classic rock and country. Not the cultural epicenter of the United States, at least as far as music goes. I think we only had like country and classic rock music on the radio. It was pretty annoying. Nerd level. Correcting his pawn structure. But man, I am going to get that. Give me that. Base. The chess drama. Oh no. Oh no. Zen chess, don't start. There's so many like more positive things. That's not a chess drama. What chess drama? Maybe you're talking about something else. Which chess drama? Yeah, I was force-fed classic rock, basically by local radio stations. But at the end of the day, it was overwhelming. All right, let's go. I like classic rock, but it was too much, and that's all you can listen to. Obviously, there's more to life than classic rock. Oh no, Zen chess. Chess boxing. And the soap opera drama of chess streamers. You know I'm there. What genre is Taylor Swift this week? Alright. This is looking good. We got him. No, we're not going to touch on that, Zen Chess. Bob came on stream and he was making jokes that Chess Bay has nothing positive to say about my stream when he mentioned it. I care about that. It's sad, man. The chess soap opera world. No, not interested. Alright. No stalemates. Is that a real person, or is it just like Danny Wrench pretending to be a woman or something? I don't even know, man. I don't know the difference between Alexandra Botez and Chess Bay. I'm interested in real chess players doing real stuff. Let's watch the Candidates tournament and be glad that real chess can save us from this garbage. Garbage. Crouton. It's time for a stalemate. It is seriously time for a stalemate. Let's not. Let's not. It's a little late for that. Hikaru sold his soul to the devil to be a rich chess streamer. There's no going back, Dr. Tripp. Frankly, he's been training to be a bullet player since he was like a kid. And it's amazing that he's gotten as far as he did in classical chess, despite that. Like, way too much focus on like bullet chess. But I don't think, I don't think we're going to see Hikaru being world champion in this lifetime. Alright, Zen Chess is up. Subscribers. And Henry Boys. But thanks for... It was good to get a little bit of chess soap opera action in the stream. We needed to talk about that. I couldn't sleep last night, honestly, thinking about the Nakamura Eric Hansen drama. But seriously, even though I don't support FIDE and the Candidates tournament, I'm still glad it's happening. It's like finally there's some sort of real chess that we can follow and get away from this whole pandemic, Magnus Carlsen, Rapid, and Bullet online. I just want chess to go back to normal. I was supposed to play weird openings. Alright, we gotta play something different then. So far, very classical standard variation. Today's stream's theme is supposed to be unusual openings, so... Wikipoo, where are you? Wikipoo left. He challenged me 7+3, I told him 5+3, and then he, like, just left. Obviously, the Lasker Pelican, aka Sveshnikov, is a main line, but I don't play it, so it would be a weird opening for me. That's kind of cool. For me, it's practically an unusual opening. Although, when I was like 1200, I had a Dorian's book on the Sveshnikov, and I was trying to learn it. That was my first Sicilian book. It was too overwhelming. Zen Chess, I'm trying to play weird openings, and you play Bishop E2 against me? What am I going to do? The Alinchich, like H5, just randomly play H5. We'll just play randomly H5. What about Queen B6 here? Can we turn it into a Godiva variation? This is just bad. I don't know, actually. H5 is a Alinchich. He'll just do it against anything. My friend from Serbia. Yeah, I thought about it. It's just too ridiculous. Like seriously. He does it in the Najdorf in this position. If you take away knight c6 and play a6, he'll do h5. It's the most inappropriate h5 ever. You can't just do h5 for no reason whatsoever. White is not really going to attack with g4. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like this obsession. The thorn in the lion's paw. It's totally overrated now. I wasn't sure what would happen if he goes like, what was it, knight b5? But I guess it's not a big deal. So we transpose to, well, we could call it the what's it called? What's the Greek guy's name? Grivas. The Grivas. Now it's the Skaveningen. Down a tempo? Or what? Am I down a tempo? Dictate to E. It's a problem because my keyboard E doesn't work right. I've learned that E is like this is the second most popular letter in the alphabet. I thought it's I definitely turns out to be the most popular. You don't want a keyboard without E. So tempo down. He's got knight b3 for free, basically. Damn, how crazy candidates are. Well, it seems like all that happens is that people lose drawn positions because of time constraints. That's why I hate modern chess. But I was saying, like, if Maxime Bachar-Lagrave can't hold a drawn knight and pawn versus rook and pawn, then he has no business playing Magnus in the World Championship. Because you're going to get tortured in technical endings all day long against Magnus. Like, Fabiano's not as bad as him. Forget about it. Like, the first quality you have to have is, like, being able to survive torture in a match against Magnus. But it was sad, like Grishuk losing the first round, totally unlosable position. MVL losing that theoretical draw. And then yesterday, what happened with Geary? He was only like the tiniest bit better in a kind of boring position. I predicted a draw, but he ended up losing. of course. Yeah, I mean, at least Vacher is an exciting player, you know? Not like Magnus, who's kind of boring. I mean, Magnus can play exciting chess, but his normal style is not really. He like tortures people in drawn positions. That's my joke. If Magnus, you know, didn't win drawn positions, he'd be like 2750. It's a little late for Ding. By the way, he had a totally winning position against Vacher yesterday. That should have been a win. You know, that's ridiculous. Like, so you have games that should have been won that are draws, and then games that are draws that are lost. So the quality isn't there, you know? Like, why are people like losing drawn positions and drawing winning positions? Because there's not enough time. What's the time control? I want to go back to the old days. Like 80s time controls. Yeah, but Geary won, of course, like the most boring game ever. Because that's modern chess for you. On Monday, Caruana was brilliant. Well, according to the engines, there were lots of mistakes for both sides. If you read like the US Chess Federation blog or something, they'll make it sound like Caruana played the greatest game in chess history. But he won a drawn position. I mean, it's exciting when they play the poison pawn variation, of course. I just don't like to see games decided like where people like are blundering because of the clock in a drawn position. I mean, that's not really a win for me, you know. It's like, wow, congratulations on winning that drawn position. At the end of the day, I would feel kind of hollow if I was Caruana. I mean, it's nice to win, of course, but I'm not gonna like annotate that game in my greatest games collection. You want the win to be clean and a win, you know, winning position. If it was a contest of winning drawn positions, like Magnus would be world champion for the rest of eternity. If chess was a contest about that, there's no question. But as we play faster and faster time controls, it's going to be more and more games that are just like that. I feel like I have to break with f6. This is weird, though. We can go for the pawn amoeba. Pawn takes e5, and then you save your bishop, and I take on f4. That's crazed. I can't do that. You gotta at least consider these things. Nimzovich himself back. Damn, this isn't easy. But I mean, I can't believe that, like, you know, MVL can't draw with like a table-based draw position. Simplified as knight and pawn against rook and pawn. I probably might lose it, but I mean, should he lose a game like that? Not really, you know? Like, I totally accept an average I am losing that position. But this guy is supposed to be world-class grandmaster. He should hold table-based draw positions that are fairly simplified. I'm sorry, but that's his job. They have 30-second increments. It's not like it was sudden death with no time, or 5-second increments. We gotta save that position. You can't lose that position. Oh my god. I forgot it's check. What? Mutual blunderfest. Alright, next game. Hendry boys. Okay, Morales is here. Wikipoo is back. Sumaher, we got a bunch of challengers who are subscribers. Knight f6 check. Unusual openings. I like to play the St. George. That's a regular feature. Let's do a delayed version. No, I just want to see quality chess, not people lose drawn positions. I mean, frankly, Dr. Tripchance, it's a knight and a rook and one pawn each lined up. There's got to be a very finite draw there. If you can play, if you can win with like queen versus rook, I mean, it can't be harder than that to draw that position. These guys should know that. That's a very standard type of position. Another reason why fast time controls are destroying chess, because endgames are losing, you know. People are not quality, not playing quality endgame knowledge. Like, no, time controls are too fast. We don't need to bother to learn endgame theory. So this is basically a type of Sicilian. Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know about Nepomniachtchi. But I would like to see Caruana again. I don't know how Nepomniachtchi will stack up. I don't really know how is his score against Carlsen in classical games? It can't be great, right? Can it? I admit, like, there is a strong chance that Nepomniachtchi can win the tournament. He's dynamic and he's been playing well. He has as good a chance as anybody. He does have a good score. In classical. Forget it, like, anybody's going to rapid tie breaks is losing. He has a plus score against Magnus? Seriously? Wow. I didn't know that. That's impressive. Do we have enough here? Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Knight g4. Queen sacrifice. Bishop f4. Rook h2 check. It's like a tactics puzzle. 3-move tactics puzzle. I was practicing my tactics puzzles earlier today. I did 3 puzzles. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So his best chance was to decline the pawn sacrifice with like bishop g3 here, I guess. Now he's simply losing a piece, but avoiding mate. Hopefully he won't play e5. We have some threats now. Yeah, I mean, I'm just winning all kinds of material, but no direct mate. 4 wins, 1 loss, and 6 draws. But B-Jack, are you factoring in? You're not factoring in rapid chess, are you? Like Magnus Carlsen online rapid tournaments and stuff like that. I'm talking about like it has to be at least 40 and 90. I'm not counting anything slower than, you know, classical time control. Knight f4 is White's best try here. Who's older? Is Magnus older than the Pomniachi? He looks older. I don't know. They look... I think the Pomniachi looks like a baby. Oh, Magnus looks older. So they're very close in age. Interesting. Man, it's amazing how hard it is to checkmate this guy. That's really annoying. Guys, we have about an hour left, so I'm going to take as many chances as I get. He doesn't want to get checkmated. Nobody wants to get checkmated. I don't know what it is. Right. Man, I can't find a mate, though. Rook takes h3 check. Does that ever work? How come I never have a threat, even? It's kind of messed up. It's a good thing my queen was protected. I had a general fear of that before myself. But I was like, okay, my queen's protected. Alright. Mirales. Subscriber, okay, this challenge with 3+2 is the wrong time control. And white has, okay, white's good, but just gotta change it to 5+3. Mirales and Wikipoo. Mirales. Mirales, what do you play? You play the Petrov. What can we play against this Petrov? Something against the Petrov. Yeah, you have to do it. We have to do the Kieseritsky for Asterbait. Asterbait's not here again. I mean, not the Kieseritsky, the Cochrane. What are you talking about? Sorry, wrong stream. Kieseritsky, wait, that's in the King's Gambit. The Lizaritsky. I don't know about the Lizaritsky. Belgrade Gambit, that's 4 knights. Just being a nationalist. So G6 is old school. This is like... I always play C5. You just play it because of the name. It has a cool name. So F4, knight takes E4. The Austrian attack. Alright, Doctorship chance. Bob, you're up early this morning. Nah, just kidding. Belgrade. If I can't get vaccinated, I might have to come down to Serbia and play in a tournament so I can get my COVID vaccine. It's terrible here. I have no access to getting a vaccine, and now I'm going to have to figure out a way to get it done. So bishop d3 allows bishop g4. That's kind of annoying, but maybe it's not bad for me. Actually, bishop g4 might not be a good move. I've only been to Serbia once, but I have a lot of friends there. Many tournaments now. We'll play international tournament for COVID vaccine. We'll play for food. I really don't want to spend like $1,000 to like go back to the United States to travel back and get a vaccine. It's crazy. Between like hotel accommodation, flight accommodations, travel expenses, I'd have to spend at least $1,000 to fly back to the US. It's crazy to do that. Not to mention the time involved. I will accept Sputnik, but not Sinovac. Vaccine holiday. You can go to the U.S. Virgin Islands and get a vaccine. That's probably pretty expensive. That would be a nice vacation, though, especially this time of year. Perfect time of year for a Caribbean vacation. Yeah, I guess they're starting to question like how effective the Sinovac vaccine really is. It doesn't look good. But Sputnik is strong. I would prefer not to do Sputnik for political reasons. But if it's life or death, I guess I'll have to accept it. I'm just too old. I'm in a middle age danger zone for COVID. Knight b4. Bam. That's alright. We can deal with that. I'm into development. What about h3? Should I castle kingside or queenside, by the way? I don't even know. Yeah, like if Hungary was smart, they could make a tourist attraction out of administering COVID. But instead, like even legal residents have a hard time getting vaccine. h3. I could have played f5. Chess weird openings. I can fly back to the US and get vaccinated. But the US Embassy is like washed their hands. It's really sad. There's a protest against it too. I saw a letter being sent to Congress protesting the lack of assistance for US citizens abroad. They're basically just completely washing their hands of it. You're like, U.S. Embassy is supposed to help citizens abroad, but they're just like, we cannot help with COVID vaccines. You're on your own. Thanks. All right, we're getting our piece back. Wow. Evil Morales. I don't like him anymore after this move. This h5 is creeping me out. Damn it. Bishop takes. Pawn takes g4. He's got scary counterplay there. Damn it. Oh man, I can't believe it. What is happening now? That h5 is devastating. f5. Pawn takes g4, pawn takes g4. f5, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. I'm going to go for f5. This is just intuition. But I think I'm screwed. I thought I had him, but he escaped with h5. Knight h1. Actually, rook h1 is a nasty threat. Guess I'm sacking that rook. Bishop g5. Well, that's not what I expected. Try to remain calm. The only thing on my side is the time. Man, this is really annoying. Rook takes f5 doesn't do anything. Whoa. I have bishop h6 check. Man, that sucks. He even sees that? Incredible play by Black. Time pressure. Check this game out. His play with time pressure here. I didn't think it was impressive till you had 5 seconds per move, and then you started to play like God. Knight g3, rook f3, bishop h4. I missed f5, and now h5. I was terrified of this. Apparently that was my only hope. Really insane play here by Morales with little time left. And just took on d3. I could have played bishop h6 check and I didn't do it. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I choose the other variation, like not winning the exchange. For what's the point, you know, of playing this? Like what is preferable about not winning the exchange? I thought like one of your loose bishops would fall to a check or something. I thought knight f4 was strong. The whole point of it is this. After rook takes, king takes, knight here, I thought he had to play bishop f5, but he finds bishop e4. And the whole point is that I thought I had knight g6 check, but he has like here. and I have to lose a piece. That's why. So his play overall was like 34 CPL compared to my 66. Much, much stronger than me. Twice as good as me. Alright. Sumahair is also a subscriber. Lucky. But you played better when you had no time than when you did have time. Which is kind of weird. Maybe you play better under pressure. You play better with 4 seconds left than when you had 5 minutes. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, we had a good attack. I was better. But eventually ran out of steam. After bishop h6 check, you have compensation for the exchange. You have a pawn, 2 good bishops, your king is fairly safe. I don't know who's better there. This is some garbage gambit. But, you know, for fun. Don't recommend this. Don't play this in a serious game. Unless your name is Gareyev. Sumer declined it. So the best line for black is like takes, e4, d5, I think. I always assumed it would be d6, but I think I looked at it, and surprisingly the d5 is better than d6. But you are supposed to take that. Now, I don't know anything beyond this. Basically, I'm just playing the Grob. Form of the Grob. It's like a Trompowsky with my pawn. As I said earlier, I normally don't play total trash like this gambit, but I'm going out on a limb here. So I think I can sack a pawn with e4, but I'm not sure if that's necessary. It looks a little over the top. Subs last. I do have another subscriber challenge. No. Wikipoo is next. So I don't know what we do here. e4, sacking a pawn. It seems a bit much. I mean, the knight on d6 is actually getting in the way of black's pieces to a degree. So I suppose I should just develop. You have challenged, sir. Have you? You have. Alright. Don't call me sir, it makes me feel old. Glazing buns is 3 plus 2. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 3. Glazing buns keep trying to challenge me, but they always like are too late. Every stream. Keeps trying to challenge me. That is, I tried to say. Grubbing good. So Sparkle Horse 2004. Tribute account. Do I have sun? Do we have sun issues? Oh yeah. Correction. I've got direct sunlight on the webcam. Sorry. Sorry, people. It's a very sunny day here in Budapest. But that's a good thing. Finally. Don't call me sir, or I'm not going to play you. How rude to call me sir. H6. Alright. You guys make me feel old. Mr. or sir is not allowed. I'm having a midlife crisis. I understand. In the midst of my pandemic midlife crisis, I'll freak out if people call me Mr. or Sir. Just, you can call me Mr. Bill. F6. I mean, F takes G. The Freudian F6 was called. Man, that is an ugly position for black, right? Master. Professor, yeah, that's better. I like professor. Makes you feel educated. It's better than Mr. or Sir. So now what do I do? The pin is pretty nasty. So H3 just weakens my position. I have to admit I underestimated this. We'll have to play Bishop E2. I grossly underestimated Bishop G4. I thought I was going to be able to play H3, but I forgot he has Bishop H5, just tucking it away there. Uncle. Uncle's better than Mr. or Sir. Yeah, you always call the family friends uncle. I had relatives and friends like that. Uncle Sam. E5, nice. A man called Man from Uncle. What was that, a movie? Dude's trying to sneak me with the Queen H4? You gotta be kidding me. I thought this was the King's Gambit. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? Whoa, this is crazy. He's sneaking me with Queen H4 down there. Nice positional decision play by black. It's okay, I'm losing to everybody. I don't mind losing to you too. Join the team. Just lost again. Strange how that's all happening in one day. I guess it's the weird openings making me lose every single game. I don't know how many more I can take today, though. I'm just down a pawn for nothing. But some of Sumaher's decisions in this game were pretty remarkable. I thought a very high-level strategic game. And fast, too. Okay, I don't know what I expect playing a dubious gambit, but I'm 100% sure he messed it up, and then I messed it up. He did not play this right at first, but then he started playing really well. His initial reaction wasn't good. But then he was like a different Sumahair after that initial stage. You came from the lichess streamer page. Alright, what am I going to do? I hope that it actually brings some people to watch the stream. It doesn't seem like we get many from the lichess streamer page. Mostly the players here are regular viewers that have been watching my stream for a long time. I'm not a big marketing person. So, Sumahair is going to win. Another crushing victory for one of my opponents. Okay. Another unexpected move, by the way. I am confused. Wait, what? I mean, it's amazing how people are faster than me, and they're 1800 and stronger. I would say that I played a bad opening, and that's why I'm losing, but in fact, I had a great position, and I'm still losing. Somewhere in between, I lost it. His reaction is totally wrong, like knight 94, 96, can't be right. But subsequently played very well. Now he's sacking the exchange for no reason. That's not good. Let's put our king on a sensible place. Yeah. Predicting results of tournaments is pretty tricky. Caruana and the Pagliacci or Giri, I think, you know, that's pretty likely. But saying like which one of them is going to win, it's getting more narrow now, but anything could happen. Sumahair was winning, but he let himself get sucked into the void of playing quickly. Is this a blunder? Wow. So I just blundered in time pressure and messed up my whole position with a trap. What? Mutual blunders. Mutual of Omaha. Oh, this is a nightmare. Both of us should be ashamed of the way we played this endgame. Terrible. This is like the Candidates Tournament level. Candidates Tournament endgame level. How do I win this? He was drawing. He was drawing back here with knight takes b6, right? Morales did the best he could to give it away. You tried. That's why he's a VIP. He tries to give away the first draw. But it's actually not. Wow. I thought it was a draw too. Holy crap. So this is not a draw. What about h3 and then knight takes b6? Now it's a draw. You got to make sure my knight is too far away to give mate in the corner. Terrible, terrible endgame play by both of us. What an atrocity. 77 cent upon loss versus 80. 90, it's still counting. This is what we get when we play quality openings. Yeah, it's a draw. My knight's too far away. So I've got time for 2 more games, at least. Wikipedia is next. Wikipedia? Sparkle Horse 2004. Weird Openings Wednesday. That's what this is called? Alvin, you can't just cut the line, man. Sorry. Line cutting is not cool. C4. What's weird opening? I was hoping you wouldn't play C4. We'll play the 2 Knights Tango or something. It's like a toast smell. Why do I smell toast? Someone has toast. Two Knights Tango is toast. Two Knights Toast. Ooh, it's hot in here. We had a sudden change in the weather with rising temperature and beautiful sun. Alright, Bogo Indian transposition. That's great. Totally standard opening for me, Sparklers. You forced me to transpose to something that's absolutely normal. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for stealing my thunder. The boringest Bogo. The whole purpose of the stream is playing usual openings. And he's got me to transpose. Standard boring stuff. So sad. Very accurate opening play though. He got his knight to c3. Then he makes this move though. Which on the other hand doesn't make sense. Why is he trading pawns? Trading a strong pawn for a weak pawn. That was some technical mistake, I guess. He's a stalker. I don't really want to trade queens on those conditions. The London. I played some weird stuff today. The Gariev Gambit. The Cochrane. But I've had some bad positions. Bad openings are bad for a reason, because they suck. Alright, let's see. So it's very, very boring line here. I know because I've played positions like this with both sides. I really only play the Bogo like when I'm trying to be ultra solid for black. It's not an exciting defense. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Support the stream by subscribing, please. Appreciate any donations you can make. Bit donations, donations of food or clothing, vaccines for COVID are welcome. Princess Chess, welcome. COVID tourism. I don't know. Hopefully blood donations won't be necessary. Technically, this is interesting. Bishop takes d2, queen d2. He was very crafty in this move order, taking with the queen. In the mainline Bogo, it's a different order of moves, and usually my queen is on e7. Technically, that's what I'm supposed to play here. Instead of d6, queen e7, we'll transpose back into a queen e7 Bogo. This is Sumo Mitra. Sparkle Horse, are you Sumo Mitra too? Or are you just both from Norway? It's a coincidence. A little different style than the other Sumo Mitra though. Alright. Correct chess from the S Horse 2004. Yeah, I'm playing well today. Only 5 blunders last game. That's great. Great news. Very encouraging statistics. White is better. White is just like slightly better in a very insipid tactical position. And this is like 0 risk factor. Queen takes d5. It's more aggressive to play pawn takes and go for like backward c pawn pressure. But he's like playing to create no imbalance. I mean, theoretically, it's just a draw. But that's why I wanted to avoid this type of position. It's not very fun. Let's just offer a draw. If he takes it, good. If not, no problem. But I don't see the point in this kind of position. Proving that I can equalize with black isn't my intention. I didn't want to play a game like this today, where I'm just like trying to equalize in a sterile position. Sorry about that. He's playing for the win. Interesting. This is not really the best position to play for a win, but I understand. He just wants to play. He or she or it. Alrighty then. Let's continue to play this utterly boring position. I like this move. Back rank ideas. Then again, he has bishop d5, so maybe we should go here. Actually, I should probably just exchange. Pawn takes is an interesting move. He's like declining my draw, but playing the most boring moves possible. It seems kind of like counterintuitive. If you want to play for a win, why are you not imbalancing the position? You're like declining my draw in a totally drawn position. Seems kind of weird. Mutually exclusive things here. I apologize for this game. I tried to offer a draw to just end the suffering, but White insists on this. I don't offer more than one draw. That's unsportsmanlike. Bad form. Never offer like multiple draws unless the position changes significantly. Well, I guess that's going to be one more game today. We have time for one more game. Maybe he didn't notice that I offered a draw, because his play is like strangely insipid. Can we just blunder? Alvin, let's not give specific moves while we're playing. I'm just gonna... General ideas. I'm just gonna draw. I don't think I'm ever winning. I don't think I ever had a chance to win this game. We're going to see like perfect play by both sides. Yesterday he lost very easily against me in Blitz. Very, very easily. Today he's back to like perfect play. But again, it's a very simplified position. Wait, that's 16 CPL, no inaccuracies. Yesterday he lost against me like a bunny. Like a completely different player. It was weird. Alright, Wikipoo, thanks for waiting. I haven't lost enough games today. Just don't say specific moves like when we're on the move. I'll have to create a stream delay like poker or something. Unusual openings. Move the horse forward. I'm in a G4 kind of mood. This is similar to our other game. We caught him unawares. Remarkably similar to our other G4 game. Similar yet different. Right. I'm more about G6. I'm not sure this is a good move, actually. That's definitely not a good move. I thought he should play F6. Of course, we want to mind our development. Do you mind? I was thinking of a weird idea here. Grishuk playing the French. '94, '95. 94, '95? 94, '95. That's an interesting position. French was also played when Pomniachi played the French and lost right before the break. What's up with Grishuk? Just time management problems all the time? Seems like he's really out of it. How did he lose in round 8? Was he trying to win? That game should have been a draw for sure. I have time for maybe one last game after this. Guys, please support the stream if you can. E5. Wow, this move crossed my mind, but I was like, no. How does that work? What's his idea with E5? What am I missing here? Definitely missing something. I see that. His pieces are in kind of a box formation, and this diagonal clearly not ideal. I don't know what this opening was, some kind of emery tape. I like to play like, yeah, knight f3, rook g1, g4 as soon as possible. It had a good effect though. I have seen games in Opening Explorer. There's a game or two where someone did this. It's kind of like chess 960. It's like voluntarily playing chess 960. Alright, so now what do we do? Rook e1. Bishop takes check. Oh, I just have bishop takes check, right? Oof. Did I miss something here? Can never be too careful. Yeah, so this has actually been played, right? Rook g1. Yeah, Horst Alber versus rest in peace, former organizer from Statistica team, Jinko Laszlo, who I played in some of his tournaments years ago. He's passed away a few years ago. It is an opening. Rook g1 question mark is kind of harsh. Alright, I got time for one last game. The Alvin. I'm sorry, I said Alvin. I've been calling you Alvin, and it's Ivan. I need glasses. Alright, middle age, refusal to get glasses. Sorry to call you Alvin. The I is my keyboard in orange is not clear. Alright, anyways. Let's play something classical, but fun. You're playing the what is that called? The C3 Sicilian, the Alpin attack. Obviously not as good a move as knight f3 in principle, because it blocks the queen, blocks the knight. Now bishop g5 is a classic move. The French book, The Art of the Checkmate, by Kahn and Renaud. I think Renaud. This is here, bishop g5. Not the clearest move for white. Now we go for f2 directly. When in doubt, go for it. If he plays bishop g5, there's the old knight takes e4, bishop takes queen, bishop takes f2 with legals mate. Legal. Alright, knight f2. Bishop takes not as convincing. This wins material. Guys, we're out of here after this game. I'm going to be back tomorrow night with subscriber stream. We do analysis of games. Of our subscribers' games, or games they submit to the stream. If you'd like to submit a game, you can use the command Thursday and follow the instructions. Submit a game for our stream tomorrow night at 6:30 CEST. Thanks everybody for playing and for supporting the stream in any way you can. Appreciate it. Queen a5. That is not a good idea. You're not developing and your queen is out of position. I mean, I guess a4 isn't that bad, but you have more important things to do here, like developing your pieces. This is unprincipled. Unprincipled development of the queen ahead of all the minor pieces. Sneak attack. And we got him. And that's the problem. Queen is out in front of the shell of the pawn chain. It's actually trapped. There was no way, I don't think he could save his queen in the long run. White loses all the material. Guys, stream time is over. I will be back tomorrow night. Thanks everybody for watching and taking part in today's stream. Those of you that beat me down, much appreciated. I will see everybody tomorrow night. Thanks everybody. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. You can check all the replays there. And again, see you tomorrow night, guys. D4. Give me more. I'm hungry. Feed me pieces. Pieces give. Night Hunter. Coming to a theater near you. Alright guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye. Let me see. See you all tomorrow night.